plain to see. And then it happens. Superstar KriSSy KriSSy. Woo!
What up, y'all? My name is KriSSy KriSSy and I'm from Brooklyn. Who said the heart was forever? Yeah, it's things that some folks do. They say you can love forever. Well, I got you a brand new crew. Yeah. Some people come and go like seasons, but me, I stay true. 'Cause you can control it. A heart that's worth living and dying for. Once you've had it, you can help or break from a love is like broken glass. Sometimes you gotta pick up the pieces. And love is like broken glass. Through a shattered mirror you can still see that love is like broken glass. Sometimes you gotta pick up the pieces. And love is like broken glass. Through a shattered mirror you can still see, still see. So one day you got it together. And the next day you're all confused, yeah. You're up and down on emotions. You can't believe this happened to you, yeah. Well, love is your brand new addiction, and that love will take you through. 'Cause you can't control it. A heart that's worth living and dying for. Once you've had it, you can help but break from her. Love is like broken glass. Sometimes you gotta pick up the pieces. And love is like broken glass. Through a shattered mirror you can still see that love is like broken glass. Sometimes you gotta pick up the pieces. And love is like broken glass. Through a shattered mirror you can still see, you can still see you. Yeah. Love is like broken glass. Sometimes you gotta pick up the pieces. And love is like broken glass. Through a shattered mirror you can still see, you can still see you.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Oh yeah! Move a little closer. Wow. Yay.
Awesome, KriSSy KriSSy. So grab the mic, my darling. So, you know, you had a big 2012.
I did.
You had probably one of the best 2012s of most people. You want to share a little of how lucky your life is?
Well, it's a lot of preparation that meant the opportunity for me to get to where I was.
Where you are.
Where I am and where I claim 2013 is going to be even bigger than 2012.
It will be.
A lot of hard work, a lot of studio time, and my team came together. We decided to drop an EP called Above All that came out September 25th, and it's been climbing the charts and making amazing sales. And it's just been on the up and up. You know what I mean? Blogs, writing up, radio, MTV 100, MTV, Fuse. I mean, any Global Grind made a couple blogs. A lot of. Like, they don't know what pocket they could send me, you know. I look the way that I look, but I speak the way that I speak.
You sound like a little bird.
Right, when I
look like a little toughie, and you're like so sweet.
As long as I don't look like a pigeon, that's all that matters.
Oh, pigeons are pretty smarter than you think. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, in Brooklyn, pigeons aren't too good.
You don't think so? The first song I ever wrote was called Pigeon Brain.
I love it.
Yeah.
Did you hear
Yeah.
the skeleton of the pigeon they found in the chimney in, I think it was in England, and it was a carrier pigeon.
Did it have an accent?
No, it had a code. that was like still embedded to its leg.
Oh, really?
And there's a big thing where they're trying to crack the code. It was they've deciphered that it was sent from behind enemy lines around the time of D-Day.
Wow.
See?
See, pigeons aren't dumb at all.
I didn't know they were dumb.
Well, he flew down a chimney instead of getting to where he's supposed to go, so maybe that wasn't
Maybe he
the
thought he was
worst
Santa Claus. Maybe Santa Claus sent him.
Ooh, Santa pigeon.
Yes, Satan. You know, Satan and Santa, they have a similar thing. You know. But, wow. So you're from Brooklyn.
I'm from Brooklyn.
Did you ever live anywhere besides Brooklyn?
I mean, I was born in Cali. I'm Cali born, Brooklyn raised. But I really didn't experience California as I should have. You know what I mean? I was two when I moved over here, so I can't extrapolate any memories from there. I don't really remember much. But I remember Brooklyn, and I know Brooklyn, which is still the same apartment building that I reside in now.
Really? Your whole life?
My whole life, still there.
Wow, so Sandy didn't hurt you?
No, Sandy didn't hurt me, but it actually opened my eyes to a lot of blessings that have been my way, and I don't stop doing any type of Sandy relief efforts.
Right.
I'm actually on January 19th. I'm doing Music Cares along with the Grammy Association to do a show at the Dobbs Center in Philly.
Nice. I know Dobbs.
Yeah, the legendary Dobbs.
Yeah.
So I'm performing on the 19th there with a bunch of amazing other acts.
Oh, that's great.
To help really, for some Sandy relief
Good for
efforts.
Philly. I lived in Philly for a while, so I mean, I love Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philly's dope. They show a lot of love. They show a lot of love to
The
me.
city of brotherly love.
Yeah, and I'm a brother, so.
Oh, you're my brother sister.
That's what my mom says.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
So, what's on your shirt?
Sex, tacos, beer, in that order.
And that's what you like the best?
Sex, tacos, and beer.
Sex, tacos, and beer. That sounds like a pretty cool life.
I would put tacos first, I think.
You would?
Yeah, I mean, sex is really great, but you usually have to.
Come on, you're a bloody muff, and you always
you
say
gotta
about
buy
sex.
drinks and you gotta buy breakfast. You can avoid the beer and the sex with just a taco.
Oh, I don't know about you.
I don't know about that.
I know you're thinking it's just ew.
I'm not like a beer
Yeah, you got
person.
it.
Sex, tacos,
Sex, tacos, beer.
and, you know, something good. I like that. I like it a lot. So what kind of tacos do you like?
I like I like chicken tacos.
Oh, yeah?
With a little tomato and lettuce.
Okay.
Nothing crazy on it.
Cheese.
I don't like cheese too much.
So you like tacos without cheese?
Yeah.
Are you vegan?
No.
Oh, no, you would be.
No, being in Brooklyn,
Cheese.
being in Brooklyn, sometimes you couldn't. Well, from where I was raised, you couldn't really afford cheese, so it's just like the chicken, the bread. You got your carbs, you got your protein. And
You make tacos with bread?
I mean, your taco bread, whatever you call it.
Yeah,
Taco
tacos.
bread.
The chip.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you can make it. Any type of yeast you can make it in.
Really?
Taco bread, it works.
I like that. I like
Taco
that.
Ritz crackers, taco.
I like that. I like it a lot.
It works. If it fills the stomach, it works.
So you make tacos with no chips, no cheese.
That's like having bread and mayonnaise. That's how like
There you go.
sandwich.
There you go.
Vegan
That's a
looking
heavy
off the taco. If you still got
sandwich.
if you still got the spices and stuff, it's still a taco.
There you go.
Even if it's on
Whatever
bread or
you
if
said.
you're eating it out of a bowl, it's just still.
So, all right, January 19th, you're in Philly. Where
Yes.
are you anywhere else?
Yes, on January 25th, I'm doing the Blue Note in Manhattan. So I'm doing a 70-minute set, 70 to 90-minute set. We're gonna have some guest performances there, and it's gonna be pretty amazing. I mean, from the looks of how we worked it for Dobbs, which was not Dobbs, I'm sorry, for Drum, which was a great turnout.
Right.
We're gonna work just as hard to make sure that works out, and you know, it's nothing about love. Like I love to give up my CD, I love to give up my music. I just want people to understand that somebody like me who lives in Brooklyn and it's been rough in Brooklyn could do what they want to do. You put your dreams first.
That's so
That's what it's
cool.
about.
It's really, really refreshing,
Really
too.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you slipped through the cracks?
No, in what way?
Like, you know, there's so many people reaching for that same carrot.
Right.
Maybe not everybody has the same talent. I mean, you're obviously extremely talented. But there's a lot of people that are talented. And what do you think is the thing that pushed you over the edge?
I believe that every, and I'm a firm believer that every opportunity that everything that I've done, from singing when I was in 5th grade to doing college gigs to doing karaoke competitions, were preparing me for the perfect opportunity to meet the man that found me at a karaoke bar. I was doing what I loved. I was getting over a breakup, as a matter of fact, And so what did I do?
Is it the broken glass breakup?
No, that's when I got kicked out of church. I'm more so when my partner at the time left me in my apartment building by myself. I walked into a set of couches. That's where Suspicious, that song, comes into play.
Okay.
But I went to a bar with a bunch of my friends, and just trying to not drink away the problem, but just trying to ease my mind because I wasn't
So
really.
it was the beer?
That's beer, yeah. It heals my heart. Okay. And then at the same time, I was singing Melissa Etheridge, Like the Way I Do, which is, I'm a big fan of Melissa Etheridge.
I can see
Which is
that.
a perfect breakup song. I was crying with the intention that my partner at the time would be there because that was a place that we frequented a lot. And while I was finishing and I was getting around to my friends, a guy pulled me at the shoulder and I looked to him and I was crying and I was like, what? What is it? And he says, you have a great voice. I want to work with you. And ever since then, we are where we are now.
Wow.
But it's persevering, it's pushing through. He didn't know what I was going through.
Just for
He was there
fun?
having drinks. Yeah, he was actually in town with his artist, and he just went downstairs to have drinks. And he was moved, I guess, by what was going on, and given all those.
And how long ago was this?
A year and a half.
Not long.
Not long at all. And he just saw something, and he invested and put his mind, body, spirit, and
Good for
everything
you.
into it.
Awesome.
Yay!
Yeah, so it's hard work. I mean,
Well, yeah, but you're hardworking
Really
anyway.
hard.
Yeah.
You're always doing hard work, so
Yeah.
at least now you can do hard work with a little bit of bonus.
Yeah, because I'm doing exactly what I feel I was meant to
Exactly.
do.
Has it gotten any easier as you've gained success, or does it just get hard, different set of hardness?
Well, I believe I got to step on my game at every level. I
Right.
mean,
Right.
having an interview at first, when I first had my interview with you, I was
Right.
super nervous, you know what I mean? Because I never had a listening party before. I didn't know what it was to be in an intimate room and have everybody be in there to critique your music.
Yeah.
But as time goes on and you believe in your craft and you see, the
You get your
accolades from it,
confidence.
you get your confidence and then you kind of dot your I's and cross your T's a little bit faster
Yeah.
and better. You know what I mean? I always want to be brand new and have an interview as if I never had one with you
Sure.
before. Because I want to bring something different to the table every
Absolutely.
time.
Yeah.
So what's the song that seems to be the single that seems to be grabbing everybody's attention?
Well, actually, I mean, Dream has actually moved before the EP popped off.
Okay.
People took it for one feature and it hit over 300,000 in a day. iTunes picked it up. But when it comes to like what I'm getting off of Spotify and all the stats, it's a record called Your Love, which is really moving forward. But we have a lot. 2013 is walking in with a lot. I did a collaboration with these people from Malaysia who want me to fly over there and do their MTV Asia's picking that up. So
Nice.
I'm blessed, you know what I mean? And it all comes from
So
humility.
2 years ago, when you were crying, did you ever think that this would be happening?
No. I thought I was late. I thought it was done. You know what I mean? I thought that if nobody's gonna accept me for the person that I am, if they want me to get all glammed up, it'll be dope for me to look like a chick.
I've seen some pretty glamorous
Yeah, I
shots,
know. I do have that. Everybody
they dress you up.
Everybody
very
can
nice.
dress in drag here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a fond believer of that.
Yeah.
But again, at the same time,
I
like,
mean, you're definitely a little thing that they can dress up.
yeah, thank you. It's been done.
It is.
It's been done.
I've seen very sexy pictures.
Thank you. But this is me, and I found somebody. And although I was doing like competitions and karaoke competitions, I was met with a lot of people in the industry that wanted to change me, and I didn't find it right in my heart for that to happen. But as time went on, I found Dennis found me, and just loved me and accepted me for who I was. So 2 years ago, I didn't think that I'd be in the predicament where I am. I didn't think that I'd be as to say traumatized, comfortable, brought into this amazing industry, and at the same time traumatized by the passing of my father. That's 2 years ago, but it brought me to an amazing place. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It healed my heart and made.
Do you think your father has anything to do with this?
I believe my father's watching over
Yeah.
me every day, and you know what I mean. He's a very, very strong person in my life. You know what I mean? That I carry with him every day.
And you have that song about him too.
Yes, WhO, which is the video should be debuting within the next couple months.
Oh, nice.
That was a very powerful video, very hard to get through, but I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people in this world could relate about a passing parent. I didn't know that at the time when he died, 23, I would have lost my father.
Right.
You know what I mean? My father was strong, but this one record actually helped a lot of young children who have lost a parent from the war, from devastating things. You know what I mean? To allow, I guess, a method of healing. You know what I mean? And I'll never be healed from it, but I'll know how to deal with it.
Right. It changes.
Yeah, and I'm glad I spoke with a bunch of children about it. I did a clinic. I mean, I didn't know that I'd be that person that people would come to for advice. I'm like, who? Me? Right.
Good
But
for
you know what? My scars run deep, and if I'm
Yeah.
able to help and share,
When's your birthday?
September 24th.
Ah, so you're a Libra?
That's right.
I like
Is
it.
that a bad thing?
It's a good thing.
Do I get 2 of those then?
Well, do you have a skeleton?
Of course. Hello.
Yeah. Let's hear a good one. You get 2.
What
Creep up day.
rated PG, rated R?
One of each.
I went into a club one time, and I was with my manager, and there was this one guy who was staring at me really, really hard. This guy must have been like 6'8". And I'm walking into this club, and I'm like, what is going on? And Dennis looks at me and goes, yo, you know that guy? And I was like, who? That tall guy. I'm like, no, I don't know him from hole in the wall. What are you talking about? So he comes over, he's like, yo, that guy keeps looking at me and looking at you. What's the problem? And I looked, I was like, oh, yeah. We fucked the same girl.
Oh, is it true?
Yes, it was.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
So, it happens.
KriSSy, you spell it with a K.
Yeah.
Is there a reason? Is that the way you were?
Well, my real government name is KriSSy.
KriSSy.
My father named me after. See, that's another skeleton. Here's another one.
There's another one.
I want another one. My parents have 6 kids together, and the first 3 children are girls. And when my mom was carrying my older brother, it was a different type of pregnancy, so she figured, oh, this is a boy. It was a boy. When she was holding me, she was like, Jerry, which is my dad's name. This is gonna be a boy too. This is gonna be a boy, and this is gonna be a boy. I was carrying the same way my older brother carried, and when I was born in 13 minutes, my wife.
13. There's that lucky number again.
There you go. When my dad came out of the, hey, that's true. My dad came out from parking the car. I was like shit showered and shaved already, done being breastfed, and my mom's like, it's a girl. And my dad looked at my mom and was like, what are we gonna name her? We thought she was gonna be a boy.
Wow.
Later down the road, I was like, Mom, you were really, really close.
They were right. You were really yeah.
So they were gonna initially name the kid Christopher, but they took Chris and the other Annie of Brooklyn and put Christopher.
Oh, that's so awesome. No wonder you're so Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And you're born, it's part of you.
But KriSSy, KriSSy is my government name, obviously, but
it starts with a K?
Yeah, K. KriSSy. And KriSSy, my family calls me KriSSy or calls me Chris, but I always answer to the second KriSSy. If they called me the first time, I was like, KriSSy, and I wouldn't answer. And then when I knew that the second KriSSy was coming along, then I'd answer. So I just figured it would be appropriate.
So it's KriSSy.
Double SY.
Yeah, and it's 2 of them.
That's right.
It's .com.
Yeah, so my website is KriSSy If you have a Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, you can follow me at KriSSy1. And be sure to look me up on your iTunes. Obviously, KriSSy. And show love. I have a show January 25th at the Blue Note. If you're in Philly, January 19th.
That's West 3rd Street
That's right.
in Manhattan.
That's right, at 11:30 p.m. And then I have the Dobbs show, the legendary Dobbs in Philly, January 19th. I'm actually doing a Lollapalooza. I'm doing we're in the works of South by Southwest.
Nice.
Doing the music festival in Canada in March. Doing
Summerfest.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm doing Summerfest. So it's gonna be an amazing year.
Yay!
I look forward to it.
I'm so happy for you, KriSSy.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
One of my first amazing interviews that I've had. My first EP drop. So I remember.
We're gonna go get tacos, but I like them a different way.
I only like them in this order. So.
Well, the middle.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
That's what she
said. But
said.
I like
Whoops.
We'll be back. Thanks so much for visiting.
Anytime.
We got more.
Late at night, last night, I kissed you and I felt your lips so dry. A mistrust I felt inside when in your tone I sensed a lie. There's a doubt in our eyes.